time to tutorial, not tutorial. What the heck does that even mean? I hear you ask. Don't worry, my little otter, you'll never figure it out. Here I have a figure. This is a variant of a figure I already have, but do you see the difference? Other than the very obvious coloration, that's right, she's missing a base. Sure, I can repurpose the base I already have, but then I'm always going to miss one base. So the tutorial, non-tutorial is how to make a base or how to not make a base. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. I make up everything as I go. Ingredients list. Random piece of wood. Clay. A shit ton of sticks I found. A bunch of trash I found. Glue, hot, cold and super. Corkboard pieces. A lot of paint. Fake gamer grass, which is funny since gamers are known for not touching grass ever, and a bunch of other minor things. First things first, actually plan out how the base is going to turn out. My previous 2 attempts were fully free-handed, and they sure look like they were totally free-handed, so here's me speedrunning making a sketch, or a plan, or whatever you want to call it. I also drove through Hinamizawa to look at the electrical poles, but there weren't a lot, so I just ended up driving through for fun using Google Maps. I can only dream about visiting the real place. Sketching and driving done, it's time to place the clay. Here I have a time-lapse of me placing a bunch of clay. And now that it's all dried, it's time to paint. I barely filmed any painting part, but I took a bunch of pictures. Paint done! Time to add the cork path. I mixed up a bunch of glue with the cork and just went to town placing it everywhere. This is also where I stumbled across my first problem. I did not make any holes to mark where I wanted the figure to go, but poking the drying cork glue thing didn't help. The ground itself is too weak and the figure is too heavy and keeps falling face down. Once the cork dries, I'll figure something out. Wow, look at that! With the power of editing, the cork has basically dried up, and the problem with the figure, together with the base, still persists. Oh well, time to hot glue the ever-living shit out of this now. Hot glue. Crafters, furries, and a human's best friend. Now that the glue, the cork and the paint and everything has dried, it's time to drown this in sealant. Sealant? It's labeled acrylic liquor, whatever it is, but I don't know what it really is, so I just use it as a sealant. Worked once, why shouldn't it work again? So I drown it and wait for it to dry, and I'm not going to be a lazy fat chud. I'm actually going to make something else while I wait, making a stop sign, the electrical pole, and something I came up while working. I can make a trash pile in the corner, curl up some aluminium foil, and glue a bunch of trash I found onto it, and maybe even make a tiny cardboard cutout of Kentakun. For all of my Higurashi fans out there, you know why I have a trash pile and Kentakun here. And here's my very professional grass gluing setup. I forgot to talk about this part, so I'm doing it now very shortly. Also, here's how the figure base looked before I fully finished the electrical pole. I'm going to add a showcase in 3, 2, 1, and I'm done. My hands are burnt. I have crystal stone shards in my bloodstream now, since they used the crystal as a hammer because I didn't find my hammer. But in the end, it's all worth it. Actually, I just found that I have glass shards in my mouth. I only noticed it after I had chewed that piece. If you're going to do something similar, please be a little bit smarter than me and use the proper safety tools. Don't raw dog your hands with raw glass. Use a mask if you're going to sand a bunch of wood, glass, dust, and whatever else you find. I wasn't that smart, but hopefully you are that smart. Anyways, thank you for watching my tutorial non-tutorial. Remember to like and subscribe and comment and hit the bell and share to your grandpa and share to your grandma. I'm going to stop talking now. Goodbye!